Brazil stood still on the day the plane fell from the sky. It was a Vopass flight, traveling from Cascavel to Vinhedo, São Paulo. 62 souls were lost that day, leaving behind a nation united in grief. These were fathers, mothers, sons, daughters, friends. The impact of the tragedy was immediate and profound. News spread like wildfire, bringing with it a wave of shock and disbelief. The Brazilian flag flew at half-mast, a symbol of a nation in mourning. Churches across the country held special services, offering prayers for the victims and solace for their families. Among the victims were 8 doctors, each one a pillar in their respective fields. Their lives, dedicated to healing others, were tragically cut short, leaving a void that can never be filled. They were en route to an oncology conference, eager to share their knowledge and expertise with peers from around the world. Dr. Ariane Risso, a young and brilliant oncologist, was known for her unwavering dedication to her patients and her innovative research. Her colleagues remember her as a rising star in the field of oncology, always pushing the boundaries of what was possible. Dr. Mariana Balim, another victim, was a beloved pediatrician who had dedicated her life to caring for children, bringing joy and comfort to countless families. She had a unique gift for connecting with her young patients, making them laugh even on their worst days, and providing a sense of security. These 8 doctors were more than just medical professionals. They were beacons of hope, compassion, and dedication in their communities. Their absence will be deeply felt by their families, colleagues, and countless patients who relied on their expertise and care. Their legacy, however, will continue to inspire future generations of medical professionals. In the aftermath of the tragedy, the scene was one of devastation and sorrow. Investigators raced against time to uncover the truth, meticulously sifting through the debris. Their focus turned to the black boxes, those silent witnesses that hold the key to understanding what went wrong. These devices are crucial in piecing together the events leading up to the crash. The cockpit voice recorder offered chilling insights into the final moments of the flight, capturing every sound and word. The pilots' voices, captured on the recording, painted a harrowing picture of the crisis that unfolded. Their conversations revealed the mounting challenges they faced. They spoke of ice building up on the wings, a dangerous situation that can severely impact flight performance. Their voices betrayed a growing sense of urgency as they communicated their concerns and attempted to manage the situation. The de-icing system was activated, but to no avail. The ice continued to accumulate, creating a perilous scenario. The recordings revealed a crew battling against the elements, their voices calm and professional despite the dire circumstances. The cockpit recordings ended abruptly, the silence that followed speaking volumes. It was a haunting reminder of the fragility of human life and the unforgiving nature of the skies. Section 4, the silent threat icing conditions. As investigators delved deeper, their attention turned to the weather conditions on that fateful day. Icing, a silent but deadly threat to aviation, emerged as a key focus. Icing occurs when supercooled water droplets freeze upon contact with an aircraft's cold surfaces. This accumulation can disrupt airflow over the wings and tail, reducing lift and potentially leading to a stall. On the day of the crash, meteorological reports indicated the presence of freezing rain and supercooled water droplets. These conditions raise serious questions about the role of icing in the tragedy. Section 5. Unraveling the truth. The investigation into the Brazilian plane crash was a complex undertaking, involving a team of experts. The wreckage of the aircraft was meticulously examined, with every piece scrutinized for clues. The engines were analyzed for signs of mechanical failure, the wings inspected for damage consistent with ice accumulation. Beyond the physical evidence, investigators conducted interviews with air traffic controllers, ground crew, and anyone who may have had contact with the aircraft or crew. The investigation was a painstaking process, requiring meticulous attention to detail and a commitment to uncovering the truth. Section 6. Justice for the departed. In the wake of the tragedy, the families of the victims were left to grapple with their grief and loss, trying to find a way to cope with the sudden void in their lives. Many were demanding answers, seeking justice for their loved ones and accountability for those responsible, hoping that their voices would lead to meaningful change. The crash sparked public outrage and calls for increased safety measures within the Brazilian aviation industry, highlighting the urgent need for reform. Lawmakers faced pressure to review and strengthen existing regulations, ensuring that such a tragedy would never happen again. The investigation was not just about finding a cause. It was about preventing future tragedies, making air travel safer for everyone. The memory of the 62 souls lost served as a powerful reminder of the importance of aviation safety, urging continuous vigilance and improvement in the industry.